Well, I got this plasma cutter on sale over at Harbor Freight, but I didn't notice till I got home. It looks like it may be in an open box, because that looks like it's been repackaged and taped on there. So hopefully everything's in there and working, but I think they should have sold it as an open box item. So let's see. Yeah, I would have said something before I left the store if I would have looked at it closer, but I guess too much of a hurry. Never used a plasma cutter before. Been wanting to get one for quite a while. They had, looks just like this one, but it's a 220. This is a 110, so you can plug it in a regular household plug. But the 220, it looks like it'll cut thicker material. Yeah, it's pretty new. I don't think somebody packed up. Tip looks unused. Got extra nozzles in there. Not sure yet what those are for. A little round. Well, it's maybe got some kind of a nozzle to it. Looks like it's blunt at the end. Not sure. Have to look how it's set up. Watch some YouTube videos on it. And that's definitely going to have to change that one out. Cheapy DP round clamp on it. Let's focus. So the price on this for the inside track club was $199. No, I'm sorry, $299. And that's it in there. Very lightweight. So there's the specs on it. And on the back there has a little regulator, and you can plug it in to your air compressor. So that's it. Can't wait to try it out. So I took back that other plasma cutter at Harbor and got this one. It was cheaper on Amazon, and it had better, more things. Like I said, I didn't know very much about plasma cutters, never owned one myself. So, you know, I did some research online and kind of, you know, watched a ton of YouTube videos. But what I came across, that this one here that somebody else had recommended, and it has the, it's called like a pre-igniter, so you don't have to wear these consumables. So you buy these consumables with it. So with the one at Home Depot, it came with 2 sets of these little nozzle replacements. Not these. These are another, maybe can break. It's made of some kind of porcelain. But this keeps, I guess, directs the flame. So it's using air to basically blow through. So you have to have an air compressor to run this thing. And then, anyways, this one has higher amperage than the one that Home or Harbor Freight had. So I can still run this one off of 110, like the one from Harbor Freight, but this one I can run off 110 or 220, so I can have more power, runs more efficiently on 220. So the option is available on this one. Can cut thicker steel with it. The other thing, like I said, that this one has the little pre-igniter on it, so you don't need to tap it onto your workpiece. That will actually kind of degrade these and clog them up more. It will self-ignite itself, and then you start your burning into it. So I'm going to open the box up, and then you can see what the difference is with the Harbor Freight one. And like I said, this one was cheaper than the Harbor Freight one, so has much more added benefits to it, and cut thicker steel with it because it's 220 and it's higher amperage. Okay, sorry for the dirty kitchen, but for the actual unboxing here, let's get her open. This is my Christmas present to myself. Happy birthday, Tom. Oh, and I'm even like a kid, I'm opening it up early. But with Amazon, time is of the essence. So is what the guy said with it. Just use the piss out of it for the first 30 days. If there's something's going to go wrong with it, it's probably going to go wrong within the first 30 days. And Amazon's got a pretty good return policy. And voila, there it is. Not too heavy. This one's probably the cables in here. Yep, and an adapter. Awesome. So see, I can plug it in right there to 110. It's got the 220 plug there. I will probably have to buy myself a 220 outlet that's like that one if I want to plug it into the wall somewhere, or an extension cord, probably like an adapter to go from my 220 plug to that. So I'm not sure what this is. Maybe that's for your air hose, or if it's got water cooling. I don't know. Here is the air hose going into it. And there's the front of the unit. So they had, I think it's 7th generation. This one I think is 4th or 5th generation of it. So I figured go with the analog. I mean, it was, you know, less than 20 bucks more, I think, for the all digital one. But you know what? I figured having dials and more analog is better than the other ones that have touch screen looks like, and so just more stuff I think to go wrong. So I'm gonna stick with this one. This is what the guy was reviewing it, was this one, and he was pretty happy with it, and did some demonstrations of it working. I might do the same. So yeah, and like that one, the ground clamp on the one from Harbor Freight was lousy. You know, this is much better ground clamp than that one from Harbor Freight. The other one is like a cheap connection, you know, not like just cheap. So better ground clamp is really important, especially, you know, people who do welding. You know that, you know, getting a good positive ground is really important. And same as the other one, hooking in this one right here to your ground has like a little notch right there. goes in that, and just twist to turn it, locks in place. And the important part here is your burning wand. And see, there's this is like your pre-igniter right here, so it self-arcs itself, I guess. Well, I think so, yeah. Somehow it self-ignites itself. And then see these extra cables going. So this one right here plugs into that one there. This one is, I guess, for your other little pre-igniter wire. That other one didn't have that. And then this is what is going to be blowing air through, and hooks into right there into that one. I don't know if you can see that on the camera. So this is going to hook into that. This one here is gonna, this sends your high frequency plasma down to start your fire to burn. Plasma being more and more things are, you're seeing a lot more on plasma. You know, I think now they're making even like plasma drives for space applications. So I think the more and more we're learning a lot about plasma, and it's probably, like they say, nothing new under the sun. So probably society has was advanced at one time and had that technology long ago. And it's probably coming back, making a resurgence. And so that's pretty much it right there. I just got to get my air compressor. I didn't bring my air compressor. Gotta go get it. Bummer. And so I guess I won't be doing any testing of it today. But I do have projects up the wazoo to do. See, this one, you know, with the one from Harbor Freight, it comes with 3 sets of extra consumables. This one came with 2. So that's why I went online, and it came first before this thing came, and I bought a bunch of them. And it wasn't that expensive, I think. Like $14 or something like that for the whole set off Amazon. Not too bad. And like I said, with this one with the pre-igniter to it, it's gonna last a lot longer before I have to go swap those out. So can't wait to try it. Unfortunately I can't do it today because I didn't bring my air compressor. Boner. Well, I can't say I'm ready to get to try it out, but I'm glad it finally came. So thanks folks for watching, and hopefully I'll post a video of it actually cutting through some steel and you can see how it goes. And then do both, 220 and do it at 110 and see the difference. One of the things that the guy was saying too, on your air, so it's got air adjustment on this one, you can set it to run at about 80 psi, I think. Yeah, so you want higher psi of air to blow through thicker steel, especially because that's really, you know, the arc is heating it up. The air is going to be what's basically pushing the flame all the way through the steel. So run, you know, make sure you got a good air compressor that can run it. But the guy, you know, one of those little small Harbor Freight air compressor, no problem. He said, you know, you just probably can't long duration cuts, but you know, cutting off small pieces of steel, one of the small air compressors will do it. All right. Thanks for watching.